Eventually, one of his friends asked him if my looks were still a problem.
Y'all, this is also why you do the best you can do to be a 10, whatever a 10 is for you. Because what you don't ever want to do is say I do because nobody else is really stepping to you.
This is an Iwegbu production.
Period.
So recently, I was going through these Instagram streets and I ran across a clip where this was a guy from the Dave Ramsey program, and he had a caller call in, and this was something that she found out about her marriage, and I was like, man, this is pretty interesting. I would love for us to discuss this. I want y'all to check out this clip here.
After our honeymoon, my husband and his friends were having a group video call. I chatted with them for a bit, and then I excused myself to go for a walk. Then I made the biggest mistake of my life. I forgot something and turned back to get it. Everyone had thought that I'd left. His friends had started to ask him about our honeymoon and started poking fun at him. Eventually, one of his friends asked him if my looks were still a problem for him. She insisted on asking him if he felt like he had downgraded from his ex.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, who was light-skinned and slim. And he said, maybe.
Oh,
but
gosh.
he said that what I make him happy. And another one of his friends, I'm not sure if she was trying to help, said that maybe it would help a lot if I had lost some weight. I'm not morbidly obese or maybe a little chubby. but right now, nothing feels the same anymore.
Man, listen, I feel for this lady. And I wanted to bring this up because it's some different variations. Some other people may not be dealing with the exact thing, but there's some things to uncover and address about this situation that someone else could be facing or they're ignoring that we need to really uncover.
So marrying someone you're not attracted to and marrying a downgrade from your ex.
Really just, what would you say, babe? What would you say that this lady should do in this situation?
The lady?
Yeah, what should she do in this situation? Or you can tell, I'll say what she'll do.
I'm gonna talk to the men.
Okay, go ahead.
Because it's his fault.
All right.
It's nothing she can do.
Okay.
She is who she is and she looks how she looks. There is some things she can do. Let me take that back. But I have concerns for this man of God. So first and foremost, I just want to be clear, make sure everybody know y'all heard that he basically a man and woman, wife, husband. The wife caught her husband talking to her friends and his friends. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. And the husband was basically saying that, she's a downgrade from his ex, and that, she's not cute to him. So I'm gonna knock out a few points. Number one, this is why the number one rule, and I'm saying this to every deep Christian.
Number one.
I'm saying this to every deep I'm deep too, y'all. As y'all say, as my husband tell you, this house is oily. I stay speaking in tongues. I stay on somebody's fast. I stay reading my word. I stay talking to God. But the number one rule, and especially for men, is attraction. Especially for men. They say women like, and this is them. Now, I don't agree with this. Women like medium ugly guys.
Y'all like medium ugly guys?
Yeah, because they said that super extra like pretty, if they like super care hard for them. I don't know. Mm-hmm. You gotta ask them because I don't like that ain't my story. Men. But the number one rule to dating is attraction. You have to be attracted. And I put this down. I said, date your type. First and foremost, what I find out, especially for Christians, is that y'all don't be dating y'all type because you just really want to get married and get out of sin. And so you try to force something that you physically might not be really turned on by you force yourself to really like someone, and you really might fall in love with their personality, but you look down the line and to be able to look back at an ex and your exes look better than your current, your husband or your wife is a problem. Ain't no ex touching my man. That has to suck. So that's number one, dating your type. Tough. And I find so many men do this though. They don't be dating they type. And then what they do is like conversations they get caught in like this, finding out that, oh, I'm not even your type. Like, why'd you even waste my time and do it? Because most of the time, what they do is they marry the wholesome chick, but they screw on the side the baddie. Ooh. So they'll marry this wholesome, just around the way type of girl that might not be that cold, might not. And let me put a disclaimer out because y'all about to get mad at me. I sense it in my spirit. Everybody's beautiful. There is beauty in the, what's it called? The eyes of the beholder. He made everybody unique.
You perfect for somebody.
When I'm talking these things, when I say baddies, I'm talking aesthetic, cultural definitions. So we can all just be on the same page. You could think Mother Mary is a baddie. That's your thing. But I'm just saying culturally, just so we can be on the same page. But that's typically what happens. You be like, that's a unique, match, but that's what happens. And but they'll watch Corn with the baddie on it, or they'll cheat with the baddie, and it's like, why you didn't marry who you actually are attracted to? Yeah.
They say, because you said that, and correct me if I'm wrong, you said that the men, they are the
women downgrade.
So the men will mess with the baddie,
right?
But then they'll marry the wholesome chick,
right?
That's crazy because they say that's what women do. They say so they say in a different form. So they say that women will go. They like messing and wasting time with the no good dude, the bad guy. You know what I'm saying? And then when they ready to settle down, they try to go get like some, I guess where we come from, they call it square bear.
They call it simps.
Simps. Yeah. And then that's who they'll marry and settle down with. So you're saying the same thing
for me.
That
I mean, this is obviously not this is not absolute. This is not across the board, but typically speaking, they will marry. I read a statistic the other day that said that men marry like their mother, like their body frame of their mom. Like they end up marrying their moms. Just think about it.
I mean, I think we some characteristics
that are very looks too. Think about the Chiefs player. His wife looked just like his mama.
You gotta remind me which
Mahomes.
I can't remember. I ain't seen his mama.
I can't remember. Literally identical. Yes. Really? A lot of men, they be marrying their mamas. But anywho, the point is, I feel like also the reason why they do marry the wholesome one is because it's easy. Hearing her, the caller, the woman, the wife, she was like, I mean, I'm not, what she said? Obese. I'm not obese, but I mean, I'm kind of chubby. And you could hear how insecure she is.
Yeah. Based off of hearing this.
You can hear it in her tone. And those type of women are the easygoing women. Those are the women that they're not going to really challenge. And y'all, it's too many disclaimers because I be trying to be safe in these streets.
Oh, it's no way to be safe. There's no way to be safe. It don't matter. I was just watching something about one of my mentors the other day, and it was talking about how just you got to be okay with being misunderstood.
It's not even just about being world. I'm trying not to let my good be evil spoken of. I'm trying not to hurt. Like, okay,
truth with love.
Okay, so that's one side. The wholesome woman that don't say much, that just go with the flow. They're easy to be with. Most of the time, the baddie has a lot of. You got to do a lot, baby.
Yeah, give me a lot of.
Oh, I thought you was.
No. I used to be funny. No,
the baddie can come with a lot. Like you got to be on top of your game. You got to be intelligent. You got to, and don't let her be smart and bad. Like it's a lot that comes with that. But I want to move this to the women because she said I am a little bit chubby.
What's a little bit?
The thing is, it is not. It's his fault first and foremost for going through and marrying her. Because when he said I do, that meant I accept you. But this is oftentimes what I see with women actually, is that they'll marry something and know that it's a project and hopes to actually change it. So you married a chubby, possibly unattractive woman, probably in hopes that she'll lose weight. And what will happen is these people will go to counseling and he'll be like, why won't you just lose weight? Negro, you married her at 300 pounds.
Come on.
So why did you say I do if you weren't okay with everything that you saw? But that is a lot of times what people will do.
Yeah.
And I keep bringing this back to the Christian community, especially in the Christian community. It's like, you got 2% of what I like, the rest will work on later. No, that's why so many people are cheating and so many people are getting divorced, is because you actually are not content with what you have.
Yeah.
You are saying, I am marrying potential. I hope to God you lose this weight. I hope to God you start doing something with your hair. I hope to God you get a little bit, well, you shouldn't know if they freaky or not, but that's what typically we see. And so I feel like this is the prime example. She can't ever unhear that.
That's tough. And I think that she was saying, if I'm not mistaken, that they're newly married.
She said on their honeymoon that they heard this.
Yes, on a honeymoon.
On your honeymoon after getting some booty. This is what you're saying to your friends.
Yeah.
And why you even on FaceTime calls?
So that's what I was gonna say. So number one, she must confront this situation. If you're in a situation like this, you got to confront it. They're newly married. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's best to deal with this early. Now I really don't know where we go from here though, because that's just wild. It's gonna be a lot of counseling. And what I thought of was how many signs of not being okay with her look did he give her before? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, more than likely, this isn't new. This isn't new at all. I've seen situations where I've heard certain things said in singleness, and now I've seen people married, and I'm like, that's why that's coming. We remember that happened.
Yeah.
And we just said, again, ignore the red flag.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in the euphoric fog.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't already touch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna ignore that. It's like, no, they said that.
Yeah.
They said that. It reminds me a little bit of the Travis Hunter situation, as y'all may know, and I have to inform my wife because she knows nothing about sports, y'all.
Not a lick.
So Travis Hunter is a football player for the University of Colorado who's about to be drafted into the NFL. And during a live, he's engaged, and during a live, his fiance said that basically he wasn't her type. Straight up said that, like, on the live, like, yeah, he wasn't my type. Well, you know, everybody thinking, number one, let's just say, like, he's not like Denzel Washington or something like that. You feel me? And you know this dude is really good at what he does, and you know he's gonna get drafted and make millions. So everybody went hard on the girl to the point that she's deleted her Instagram account and everything. He deleted his account. He deleted his account and everything. But what everyone is trying to get him to see, because he's in his early 20s, and you know, especially when you're younger, you just can ignore so many things. They're trying to get him to see, like, bruh, she's basically saying she don't even like how you look. But okay, what made you so appealing? What make you so appealing now? Probably must be the money. That's what Deion Sanders' song was. Must be the money. You feel me? So that's it's like, don't ignore that red flag. And so I'm thinking about this lady. I'm like, I almost bet you
there were signs.
She's seen him looking so many times at something that looked like his ex's.
Yeah.
I almost bet you he said something that was a little slick, but she was like, can't believe if he really had the, what to really say that. Maybe he didn't really say it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I bet you there was some sign that he said, and then when they get to counseling, he's like, well, I told you I wish you would stop eating this, that, and the other before we even got married.
Jesus.
That type of thing. So I just thought about that. And so with this, it also made me think of, he really lacks respect for her. Like, he lacks respect for her. If your husband, or even if your boyfriend, is on the phone, just talking loosely with friends,
crazy.
I don't know if he really loves you.
No, that's
because
crazy.
It made me think.
I didn't even think about that part.
Like, yeah,
all your friends know that you are not attracted to your wife.
Man, when I was that reminded me of my single days. Now, men know, for those of us that unfortunately was been out in the playground, and I won't go too deep into it, basically.
Please,
it
makes me vomit.
It's okay. who's been out there, you know it. Like, something you don't care about, she'll be barbershop talk. Straight up, you been in the barbershop, especially in a small town.
Barbershop talking?
I wasn't. I was probably more of a person who was just a spectator of the barbershop.
Sure.
Talk. Like I wouldn't. I respected women to the point that I typically, unless it was just like something, somebody for the street.
I don't want to know.
Okay,
I don't want to know. It makes me gross out.
Either way, it just makes me think of barbershop talk. That means you don't like her like that.
Yeah.
You know, when dudes are all like, especially from a small town like where I'm from, KC,
Everybody
know everybody.
Yeah.
And if y'all just like, oh yeah, man, shoot, I was her last time, man, and oh man, she had this. He don't really like you.
That's crazy.
If he's talking to his friends like that, it reminds me of what a single person does, and this is a husband doing this.
Yeah.
Somebody who said, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. Danger.
On the honeymoon.
Danger zone.
That means you didn't even put it down enough for good enough for him to be in a fog for a little bit.
I don't even, but
you should have thrown that thing on him so good that even if you are ugly, he like, gosh.
But that right there.
Yeah.
You just don't know.
She not that cute, but gosh. Oh, JK, y'all.
No, for real, man. But it just makes me think of that. Like, this is not somebody who really loves, man. And so this couple will have to really go into some therapy.
Man,
they really have to get deep. And I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna say, in the marriage, but I don't know if it's gonna last. Because if he's talking like this, he probably don't respect you enough to only stick to you as well. Only you.
Yeah.
So
I wonder how he looked.
That's my perspective.
When you talking about her, he probably ain't even that cute either. It's just like you married on your level. And that's another thing, like thinking that you be too good for who you married. Like that's who you attracted and that's who you said I do to. I'm so sad for her. Yeah. This is why I do what I do.
Yeah, he didn't have a heart to go after what he really wanted.
Yeah, like pull the chicks that you're really attracted to and lock them down.
Yeah. Especially
as a man, like y'all got so much leverage when it comes to dating and marrying. Like you can marry the baddie. Like it's 1,000 of y'all to one woman. So yeah, it's just odd. But for women like this, y'all, this is also why you do the best you can do to be a 10, whatever a 10 is for you. Because what you don't ever want to do is say I do because nobody else is really stepping to you. Ooh. Because you ain't really on your, you know what I'm saying? Like you know you need to lose weight. And I'm saying this is how talking ladies are like, so y'all gotta excuse me. But you know you need to lose weight. You know you need to work on yourself. There's no way a woman that not only is physically well, fit, smart, intelligent, confident, love God would ever marry a man that's like, I don't know. Yeah. If like what? I'm gonna make sure, like, no, you do know you don't have to marry me. Like, go anywhere. Yeah. And that's like the type of energy that I have with you. I'm like, hey, what's up? What are you doing? I'm letting you know I'm not playing games. We're not gonna date for 40 years. What's up? Okay, because look, you see that line? I can. What's up? Like it, and you want to have that type of energy so you can get the best.
No, for sure.
So even her saying like, I'm not obese, I'm a little chubby. Lose the weight, girl. Yeah. Get your hair done, your nails done, and be confident. Yeah, because that's one of the biggest things. Like a man can tell when you're insecure.
Oh, for sure, and he'll take advantage of it.
He'll take advantage of
all day, because he may not even look to be faithful because he know you're the type. Like if you heard that and you didn't go berserk, like low key right after that, then you're probably the type to be like, okay, you only cheated once.
Yeah, and it's the honeymoon. Can't you like reverse the marriage? Like the way I would have opened up that door and been like, wouldn't get out of here. You can go to why you didn't get with her then. Yeah. I do want to bring this question back to y'all. What do y'all think? Like first and foremost, do you think that? Do you think that you can marry someone that you're not attracted to and maybe grow in attraction over time? Because maybe that's the thing. Maybe y'all do be marrying people y'all think is ugly. And then after y'all get it in for a longer time, like they said that you grow attracted to someone the longer you're with someone. So maybe that's the case. Or do you say, heck no, I need to be attracted? We'd love to know in the comments down below.
This is an Iwegbu production.
Period.
Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content. Yes. Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Iwegbus. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.